Hi, everybody. Welcome to A Crow's Call Tarot. This is Melody. This is your weekly Divine Feminine Energy check in. So, we're going to tap in and see, we're going to pull four feminines forward and see who they are, um, what messages they have for us this week, the signs that they're showing us concerning why they're stepping forward, and how these messages are going to empower us. All right. So we're going to use, these are the Divine Feminine Oracle cards by Megan Watterson. And then for the messages, we're going to tap into Messages of Love by All Things Intuitive. The other cards that I used to use, Love Your Inner Goddess, I figured I would switch them out. And then we'll stick to the Signs from Spirit Love Oracle by Mystic Moon Oracles. And then for the empowerment message, we'll pull the Permission to Be Powerful Empowerment cards by Melanie Klinghoffer of Powerful Transformations. All right. So these videos are not gender specific. So if regardless of what gender you are, these messages could still resonate with you. Okay. So what we're going to do is go ahead and pull the first feminine who wants to come through. So who are you? Who's the first feminine stepping through? What is your message and the signs that you're showing us, and how is all this empowering us? Fatima, the mother of imams, love your lineage and gratitude is my religion. Okay, so the first one coming through is Fatima. So we're going to find out a little bit about who she is, her background, and see why she's coming forward. All right, so I'll just put that up there so you can see that for a second. Fatima. So that's who's coming through. Just put her right here. All right, Fatima. So who are you and why are you coming through? Okay. Okay. So, Fatima embodies the love and fulfillment that comes with living in a state of gratitude. Fatima bint Muhammad was born in the early 7th century and is the only child of Claudia and the Prophet Muhammad to live into adulthood. She is associated with the title the mother of her father because she cared for Muhammad after her mother died. She is an object of veneration, love, and respect for all Muslims because she supported her father through all of his difficulties. She was a devoted wife and mother of two sons and two daughters. Her descendants are spread throughout the Islamic world. To the Shiites, she is particularly significant because she was married to Ali, the Prophet Muhammad's cousin. Ali is considered by the Shiites to be a legitimate heir of Muhammad's teachings. Fatima's many children are considered then the rightful inheritors of Islam. And Islam is a leader in the Islamic faith, and Fatima is considered to be the mother of imams because of the love and gratitude she gave to her family. There are many stories about her devotion and unfaltering love she provided in order to protect them. She never failed to defend what was sacred to her. It is said that Fatima stood up to Muhammad's successor, Abu Bakr, because she didn't feel that he was honoring her father's legacy in the way he had hoped. She lived with great stability because she knew what her love for her family gave her a solid foundation, identifying and clarity of purpose. So Fatima is coming through about being grateful. She's the I mean, she's grateful. She's grateful for her religion. She's grateful for being able to take care of her family. She's grateful for having the family. She's showing gratitude by taking care of not only herself, but her family and an extended family. Okay. So when you get caught up in the ego's idea of who we need to become or what we need to achieve, Fatima is a grace that swoops through our seemingly complex lives and reminds us of what's core, what's solid earth to the soul. Family, even if family means a few beloved friends. What matters most is the love and gratitude we bring to those who are there for us, and the love and gratitude we feel when they show up for us. Yeah. So she's about being grateful. Being grateful for the soul family, not necessarily blood family, but being grateful for the family in general, whether it's blood or soul. Okay. So I think that's an awesome energy to start off this video with. All right. So, Fatima, what message are you bringing forth? What is your message to us as a collective? Twin flame. This person is your mirror, soul, and sacred counterpart. Okay. So, okay. So, somebody is doing some mirroring, and I feel that that's why Fatima is coming through, because if you're on a twin flame journey, which is a specific kind of spiritual journey, if you are on this specific journey, whoever your twin is, either you are mirroring this gratitude or they are mirroring it back to you. That's the message that I'm getting. But because Fatima is, all about the family life, all about, being grateful for the soul family, being grateful for the DNA family, and taking care of one another, regardless of the label that you want to put on it. I feel that this is being mirrored back and forth. I either feel maybe this feminine, maybe it's a feminine who is mirroring this back to the masculine part of us. Maybe not necessarily a person, but being on a twin flame journey, that's what you have to do. You have to be whole in your masculine and feminine energies. Okay. So, with that being said, wow, that was pretty intense. So far, what I'm getting is Fatima is coming through, and her message is you are mirroring to whomever this resonates with. You are mirroring this grateful energy of being surrounded by people you love, your family, your friends, your soul family. And I feel that that is what's going on right now in the present moment through the rest of the week. All right. So let's pull, what sign, Fatima, are you showing us as a collective concerning this mirroring of the twin flame energy? So you're mirroring this great gratitude, or she's telling you you need to mirror this gratitude back to your other person. I feel if you want some sort of movement, that's what I'm feeling. All right. So what's the sign you're showing us this week, Fatima? Yeah, the sweetness, being grateful for your friend, your family, whether it's DNA or whether it's your soul family. Yes, beautiful energy, beautiful energy. So if you're seeing hummingbirds within your 3D space, that's Fatima coming through and showing you the sweetness of being grateful within your circle of family and friends and soul family, and just being grateful for things in general. Okay. All right. So how are these messages and signs empowering us, Fatima? Perseverance and resilience. So I feel that it's empowering you to keep persevering forward. And it's giving you the resilience that you need to pick up the pieces, and to have that energy, to the strength and the wisdom to keep moving forward in a very gratitude energy, very grateful energy, being content with your lessons and your blessings. That's what I feel for this first message that's coming through. So the first message from Fatima is there's some major mirroring going on within a twin flame journey. Okay. And the mirroring that is going on is being grateful for your family, your soul friends, being grateful for the people that you have in your surroundings. Take care of them because there's a reason why they're there. And the sweetness for being in this positive energy and the sweetness that's causing you to be resilient, put on some thick skin and pick up the pieces and just keep moving forward, regardless of any challenges that could be along the way. All right. So that's the first feminine that is coming through for the first message. So let's move on. Let's pull another feminine. So another feminine that would like to come through, another feminine that would like to come through for us as the collective. Whoa, yeah, I have no clue how to pronounce this person, but she is the mystic of peace. I am peace when my mind is clear and the way is clear. All right, so I'm not going to even try to pronounce that name because I know I'll chop it, but there she is. That's the feminine that's coming through for the second message that is with us this week. All right, so she is at peace. She is the mystic of peace, and I'm seeing her crown chakra enlightened. It looks like she has a halo of light around her head, so she could be some sort of perhaps an ascended master. I don't know. That's just coming through. I have no clue who she is, so we're gonna check and see. Who are you, and why are you coming through? Okay. All right. So she embodies the unwavering tranquility that exists deep beneath the turbulence of our daily thoughts. She was a 12th century Taoist mystic poet. The night before her son's birth, she had a dream that she was immersed in a red mist. This is a very auspicious sign in Chinese culture. The title given to her as a master was Free Human of Mystic Peace. The emphasis in her poetry was the power inherent in stillness. The secret of the receptive, she writes, must be sought in stillness. The way, or Taoism, is a spiritual practice of clearing the mind. So when we take action, this isn't from an ego, it is from a source of life itself. The pedestal of awareness is steady as a boulder. Zhao taught that meditation allows us to disengage from the surface drama the ego can invite us into. She often refers to the moon in her poetry because this was the symbol of the eternal sky, or the freedom we can reach if we stop looking at the light and shadows of the moon cast and see the moon itself. Okay, so Albert Einstein reportedly said that we cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. Clarity only comes from clarity. When there is a peace and a calm that exists far beneath the constant banter most of us listen to all day within our minds. Jungian author Clarissa Piccola Estes calls it the river beneath the river. It's the steady flow of the universal life force that wants us to reach our goal if we only can get still enough to emerge with it. Um, I have no clue. In Taoism translates as doing nothing. It's a sacred feminine art of trusting the force of life that exists within us all. She mastered this spiritual practice by calming her mind and experiencing a still center that's an eye of every storm. She is a call from us to be still, do nothing other than shift our awareness, come out of the current state of mind we're in before making any moves and decisions. She reminds us that we only want to take action when what is moving us is the force of love of the at the heart of everything. Okay, so she's coming through to tell us, to find the direction. I feel she is saying, you know, to go with that life force within us to get that answer. So I feel that she's coming through to say, if you want the answer to whatever question that I feel that you are asking, the answer lies deep within, and you got to tap in to find peace to go with the flow. All right. So what's the message that you are bringing forth, Zhao? I don't know how to pronounce her name. I'm just going to say Zhao. All right. So, what is the message that you're bringing forth? Different pages. You and this person don't share the same vision. Yeah. So, she's saying, look, you need to find peace with that. You need to find peace that you and perhaps whomever uh, the person is, um, that you are connected to, or she's like, you need to find peace within that and understand that you guys are not on the same page at this point in time. You guys don't share the same vision. There's two different pages to a course perhaps that you may be traveling. Okay. And she's like, if you're looking, you need to find peace with that, is what she's saying. In order to find peace with the fact that you guys are on different pages, she's saying you need to go deep within yourself, within your soul, and learn how to flow with these feelings. Just let them flow, is what I feel she's telling us. So what's the signs that you are showing us now? What is the signs that you are showing us? Passion, anger, and courage. Yeah. And if you notice, the card is all red. And I do believe she comes in with a red energy: passion, anger, and courage. Yeah. So you need to let go of the anger of the fact that things aren't moving as quickly as you would like, or in the direction in which you would like. Okay. You need to step more into that courage energy and find peace, that you guys just aren't on the same page right at this moment, whomever that other person may be, whether it's a love interest or just a family member, because we did have the last feminine coming through and saying about being grateful. Okay, being grateful for the family, the soul family, the friends. Okay, so that's what I feel. um I also feel that she is coming through and telling you, showing you the color red, so that you can step more into the solar plexus energy, that passion, desire, from more of a heart space, heart spaced energy versus an ego energy, where that's where that anger comes in. Okay, so let's move on to, how are these messages empowering us this week? How are these messages empowering us this week? Yeah, emotions and feelings. Yeah. Find peace instead of being on this emotional roller coaster, happy, sad, up, down. Okay. Just understand that, it takes time to, for things to come together. You need to be at peace instead of being in this emotional roller coaster with up and down with your feelings, which is keeping you more of an ego based energy. She's saying, look, don't be angry because you guys aren't on the same page. All right. Show compassion and courage and be at peace, you know, and get out of that ego based energy of, these emotions that go up and down, and, they're just roller coasters of emotions. They're turbulent. They are wavy. You could be on the high one day and then zoom down, the next. She's telling you, be at peace with this situation, that there is going to be challenges. Get out of the anger and ego based energy and find more compassion, and go with the flow of the situation, is what I feel that she is telling us for whomever resonated with message number 2 for the second divine feminine that's coming through. So now we're going to check into, we're going to pull another one. We're going to do the usual 4 feminines. And okay, so let's move on. Who is the third feminine that's going to come through, and what is your message for us this week? So I feel one more shuffle is in need. So who is the third feminine? Teresa of Avila, Our Lady of the Interior Life. I trust the answers I find within me. I know that the presence of love is real. Okay, Teresa of Avila. All right. So again, there's another feminine coming in of um, being at peace with the situation and trusting how you feel, trusting your intuition. Okay, so we're just gonna let you look at that real quick. All right, so Teresa of Avila, who are you and why are you coming through as the third feminine? Okay, so with passion and conviction, Teresa of Avila connects us to the love and truth available to us whenever we turn inward. Another card of turning inward. The last one was coming through saying you need to turn inward and find peace within your emotions and how you feel about the situation, because the time is just, you guys are just on 2 different pages. So this one is coming through telling you to have faith and love. Turn into more love and truth whenever you turn inward. All right, so Saint Teresa was born in Avila, Spain in 1515. As an adolescent, she experienced many illnesses and was confined to bed, which allowed her to begin to explore her own thoughts. She read every book that she could find on spiritual exploration and contemplative prayer. By the time she was a young adult, she knew she wanted to dedicate her life to the interior world. She entered into a Carmelite convent in Avila in 1535. She increased the emphasis on contemplative prayer and eventually reformed the Carmelite order, which was later joined by St. John of the Cross. Over the course of her life, St. Teresa founded 17 convents throughout Spain. She founded 17 convents. Wow. At the age of 44, she began to have a series of visions that convinced her that Jesus Christ appeared to her in bodily form and yet remained invisible to the eye. These visions lasted for 2 years and would inform her books, especially the spiritual masterpiece, The Interior Castle, which charts the ascent of the soul as an inner journey through the 7 mansions or states of being that exist within us. Ultimately, Teresa wrote in the hope of assisting her sisters in the convent to also reach the innermost castle where God dwells in our soul. She reminded them that we ourselves are the castle and that the door of an entry into this castle is prayer and meditation. Her own personal spiritual experience is at the root of her instruction. The closer she gets to the 7th mansion where the soul ascends, which requires going further inward, the stronger the light is. She describes that ways to discern the voice and the presence of the divine within us and the uncertainty of God that arrives that cannot be explained or doubted. This inner journey was also significant to Saint Teresa because she loved that God didn't care about the magnitude of anything we do, but rather the amount of love that we do it with. Pope John VI named Saint Teresa a doctor of the church in 1970. Her spiritual writings are considered integral to the Spanish Renaissance and to the history of Christian mysticism. Okay. So she is a call for the importance of the interior life. She knew intimately about the spiritual wealth we possess and have access to if we're willing to go inward. She's not only emphasized the need to meditate and to pray in order to reach our innermost castle where the soul waits for us, but she also instructed the sisters of her convent on how to discern the presence of the soul or of a saint or of a holy person that is giving us wisdom from within us. She had a bookmark that supposedly read, "If you have God, you will want for nothing. God alone suffices." This synthesis, the wisdom of her experience, nonetheless, nothing less than divine love will satiate the seeker, especially once you have met with it from within. She urged us to meditate, to pray, to go inward, and meet with the presence of the soul. And then she asks for us to believe that it is real and that the answers we find are real. She asks us to move that inner truth out into the world with confidence and conviction. Okay. She, so basically, again, the message is to go within. You need this week, there's a strong energy of going within your soul. Okay. Going within your soul, you're going to find the inner strength that you need, to find that the gratefulness, to find the peace after a period of emotional feelings. It is like a roller coaster ride. You're up one minute, down another. There's tears, there's anger, there's frustration. You need to find that peace, and how to do it is through meditation, is what I feel that she is telling you. So I feel all four of these feminines are coming through, like they each have a piece of advice for all of us out there as a collective on what energies are coming this week. What messages? All right. So, what's your message to Saint Teresa of Avila? Stability. This relationship can stand the test of time. Yeah. So I feel that she's telling you, meditation and going within and finding that inner peace that all seven of them houses will bring a stability uh, within your life, within a relationship with you and spirit, with you and your soul. Okay. That's what I feel her message is saying. You will be more stable with this relationship with you and spirit, with you and your higher self. All right, is what she is saying. Go in and meditate. It will offer maybe something that you're not quite used to because of these emotional roller coaster rides. And, I feel that that is why this divine feminine is coming through, Saint Teresa. So, what's the signs that you are showing us, Saint Teresa, this week? What is the signs that you are showing us this week? Cloud shapes, guardian angels. All right. So she is perhaps, for a collective out there, you're out there looking up at the clouds, you're looking up at the sky, and your guardian angels are showing you shapes, perhaps hearts or any shape that resonates with you. It's just that there's a heart on this card. All right. So I feel that if you want to tap into that inner spirit, that seventh house that she talks about, you need to go in and find that peace in your emotions, be stable within your masculine and feminine energy, find that inner peace, that inner stability with what you're feeling and where your soul is guiding you. And I feel that your soul is, the guardian angels are really working with your soul this week, is what I feel, for whomever is resonating with message number 3. So, how is all of this empowering us this week, St. Teresa? How is this empowering us? Adventure and travel. Yeah. Look across water with your emotions. Yeah. You're going to want to go on a new adventure. I feel that you'll also be able to, your soul will be traveling, is what I feel. You'll be able to go on a new adventure with your soul. A new adventure with your emotions. It'll be smoother because you'll be stable and you'll be balanced within your emotions, and you'll be adventurous on where the next level you can go to is what I'm feeling. Um, you're going to want to, travel across this smoother water, smoother emotions. And I feel that maybe perhaps somebody could be opening up a gift to perhaps astral traveling. And I feel that that could be significant while she's telling you, to go within, find that seventh level, meditate, because I feel that calmness will help you travel astral, like astral travel. Your soul will travel. Your soul will go on new adventures, because it'll be stable, and you're going to be around. Your guardian angels are going to be around you to help you with this travel. They, and make it adventurous, make it happy, make it fun for you. So that's what I feel for the second or the third message, the third feminine. It's coming through. So I did pull all four cards. Yes, I did. All right. So let's move on. What's the last feminine? Who is the last feminine that's coming through? What is your message? Which signs are you showing us, and how are these signs empowering us? So the final feminine that is coming through. Who are you? Introduce yourself to us, please. All right. So, Akhilinda, the goddess of never not broken. Everything happens for my liberation. I choose to become only more love. Okay. So this is the fourth divine feminine. It's coming through. Leave that sit there for a second. Let you guys take a gander at that. Okay. The goddess of never not broken. So we're going to see who you are and why you're coming through. Okay. All right. So she represents the essence of the phoenix. She's the indestructible energy that embraces change. She knows that everything is conspiring to transform her into only more love and light. She is an elusive goddess from Hindu mythology. Her full name is, oh boy, Akila Dashridla. I'm sorry, but I just screwed that all up. I'm sorry to this last goddess. They really just chopped up your name. But Ishvari is Sanskrit, means female power or goddess, or uh, Akalanda means never not broken. So she is the goddess of never not broken. She can never be broken because she always is. She is the embodiment of what we try to avoid, the disillusion of our ego's identity. Her power is unparalleled. She radiates the potent light and joy that's the goal of change, transformation, and pain. So, and this, I feel this whole reading is about this week. These goddesses are coming in to help us transform, give us the strength and the resilience to put on that thick skin and to keep moving forward. And the guidance is how to do this, how to become stable within your masculine and feminine energies, because I feel that it will help you, instead of being in this angry energy, be more at peace with feelings within yourself. How to be more grateful for the path that you're on. Because the first message is, you're mirroring that out into the world, is what I feel. You're mirroring this emotion out into the world. And I feel that that's what spirit is telling you. These feminines are coming in to tell you, you know, um, find peace. Be grateful for the things that are happening this week. Find peace within yourself. Find peace within the flow of more compassion. And they're giving you the courage and the strength to remove that ego emotional energy and to step more into a more balanced masculine and feminine energy. And how to do that is through meditation. Okay. And I feel that guardian angels are around these feminines that are coming through this week to help us be stable within our emotions, help us to be stable within our masculine and feminine energies. Because I really feel this week, for whomever is resonating, we're really mirroring out into the world this week. All right. I do have a couple of extra cards I am going to pull as a bonus surprise about some of the messages that are coming through. Okay. So, yeah. So, this divine goddess is coming through saying, look, everything has happened for a reason. So, and this is what I'm hearing. Whenever there's a break or a crack in your soul, that lesson that you had learned that gave you that break or that crack, just makes your light shine out into the world a lot brighter. So that's why these lessons had to happen. That's why these breaks in your soul had to happen, so that you could shine that light brighter out into the world. All right. I'm not even going to read anymore. I feel that that's the message um, of who she is and what's going on. So we're gonna tap into what's your message. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, goddess, but what is your message for us this week? Here and now, your true love is already part of your life. Yeah, stay in the here and now. You know, regardless of things that have happened in your past or regardless of future events, they're telling you you have this power within you. And I feel what you're putting out there is going to come back, and that's why they want you to stay in the here and now with this situation. Your true love is already a part of your life. Your true love is your soul. That's the part of your life. That's what I feel. All right. So what's the signs they this goddess, what are you showing us this week? What is the signs that you are showing us this week? Yeah, how to sever things that need to be severed. Okay, to give yourself this liberation, to free yourself. So I feel that she's showing you what you need to sever so that you can stand in the essence of who you are. That's what I feel. All right. How is all this empowering us, goddess? How is this empowering us? Yeah, to integrate duality, to become whole, to integrate wholeness in duality, that masculine and feminine energy. Stand in the stable energy of your masculine and feminine self. Okay. So she's coming in to show you what you need to sever, how to stay in the here and now instead of being on this emotional roller coaster. These goddesses are all coming in, these divine feminines are all coming in and working together to balance out these things within your life, these emotions within your life, to help you find peace and find stability within your masculine and feminine energies, to integrate this wholeness. Because what's going on is you are mirroring this out into the world. So these feminines are coming in to show you how to be grateful for the people that are in your life, the people that could be coming into your life this week, the people that are already in your life, your family, your soul friends, you know, showing you, teaching you to be at peace with your surroundings, how to be more resilient, how to balance out these emotions, give you the courage and the strength, and to instead of being on these roller coasters, to smooth out the emotions, be at peace with where things are at within your life, being able to stay in the here and now, being able to sever the emotions that are keeping you up and down, up and down, up and down. to realize the sweetness that you can mirror out into the world. That's what I feel. All right. Beautiful energy for these divine feminines that are coming through this week. All right. So I'm going to pull. I see that there is some mirroring going on out into the world. So I'm going to pull. Um, these are these are new. These are the Making Magic cards. All right. So by Priestess Moon. So we're going to see what is manifesting this week, that these feminines are coming through so strongly about being at peace, healing, true healing of the mind, body, and soul. So that's what's going on this week. This is the magic that's happening. This is why these feminines are coming through and, helping you to balance out things, find stability, and, to be at peace with some things that are happening within your life, because there's some healing going on. So that's what they're doing this week. They are healing you. They're healing your mind, your body, and your soul. That's what I feel. All right. So that just popped out. I didn't even pick it. So we're going to take it. And then we're going to pull some star seed messages, just final messages from spirit. They, maybe they want to bring in a message along with, because the guardian angels card did show up. So we're going to put that back up there. So guardian angels, using the star seed message cards, can we get a message from you guys, guardian angels? Star seeds, can we get a message from you guys? Okay, fruition. Rest assured your dreams and visions will come to fruition. So something I feel is coming to fruition this week, within our paths. Okay, so fruition, we're going to put that there because we got a couple of them. Earth God, your sacred calling upon this planet is to simply love and be loved. Okay. So this is, I feel somebody is about to step into their soul's calling. And that could be why we got the twin flame card, because you are, something with your calling is important to what you're mirroring out into the world. That's what I feel. All right, not necessarily mirroring to somebody else as much as what you're mirroring out into the world. So that's why you're about to come into your life's purpose as an earth god, and understand that, you know that your calling upon this world has everything to do with love, being able to simply just love and be loved. And that's why, these feminines are coming in to want you to be stable within your masculine and feminine energies, and stay present in the here and now within your emotions, and don't go up and down, back and forth, All right. And then choice. That's the last message. By staying conscious in your thoughts, you guide your journey in the direction of choice. Yeah, stay conscious within your thoughts and emotions. That's what I feel, the guardian angel messages are, that since we got the guardian angel that come through. Just an extra bonus message for whomever, is resonating with this video. All right. So I want to thank everybody for watching. Thank you for all the subscribers. Thank you for all the messages. Absolutely love them. And this is your weekly divine goddess reading, and messages from them and their guidance and empowering, and some extra messages from your guardian angel. All right. So blessed be. I love you guys from the Curse Priestess.